What's going on, everybody? It's Faye Dating Coach Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to go over the male mind when it comes to finding the perfect woman. And if you understand this, you're going to be girlfriend material. Now, if you can, please smack that like button, just like you like during a little bit of foreplay. And if you want to work with yours truly, click the links below. My Attraction Academy course is down there, a link to one-on-one sessions, so on and so forth. So, a lot of women will come to me and they would want to know how to get a guy to commit, or they will want to know what makes someone girlfriend material. And coaches, we can sit down and we can talk to you and list out a bunch of different things, okay? Assets versus liabilities, someone who makes him want to be better, a better person. You're one of the best options. His life is better with you in it than without. I can go on and on. But what's more important to understand is how all these things that I just mentioned, like assets versus liabilities, meaning there's a lot of assets you offer versus take, or just liabilities in general, long distance, high drama, high maintenance, you take more resources just to maintain the relationship, so it's not as sustainable or maintainable, whatever. We can get into all that some other time. But it's important to understand that all these kind of fall under like the survival mindset. And while this might sound weird to you, you have to understand that it's actually very logical. The job of every organism is to survive and reproduce. Now, whether you want to reproduce and have kids and things like that, that's one thing, but that's the way the brain works, okay? Survive and reproduce as an organism. And if I complete those two things as an organism from like the most evolutionary level, I have, did my job. I passed on my DNA as our species and we win, okay? Now, with that in mind, you have to understand a man is going to, when it comes from survival and a reproduction perspective, a man is going to go after what is most advantageous for him, okay? What's most advantageous. And so he's going to start chasing women, again, that increases his rate of survival with true advantages and things like that. He's going to go after a woman who helps him complete these two tasks, survival and reproduction. So an attractive woman who might boost his ego. So attractiveness is a quality trait. Might boost his ego, might boost his status, because you might be a high value woman. This is how you increase yours, by the way, your value. If you're a high value woman that's highly sought after, everyone wants you. So there's automatic scarcity. So if he gets a woman like this, who he also finds attractive, who is also sustainable, meaning like the things you guys require from each other is not like a crazy amount. Like there's women out there who want to talk and text all day, every day, which is fine. That's your thing. Some guys are for that. That's not me. That's not sustainable. To me, that's not attractive, right? But anyway, it's not about that. If you can find these things, again, the assets, while limiting the liabilities and being an asset to his life, making him want to be a better person, being someone what I call in his tribe, meaning like having the same beliefs, values, morals, interest, and things like that, you're going to see, and of course he's on the same page as you in terms of a relationship, you're going to see how this guy is going to be very drawn toward you, how this guy just can't get over you easily, how a guy just can't replace you as easily, right? So women they read all these articles and watch all these videos and look for all these tips on how to be a high value woman and this and that. You just have to be highly sought after, and you have to have these traits that increase the chances of survival and reproduction. So that's why I hate to say this, but guys will go after like youthful women. Why? Because they have better childbearing cues. They're youthful, they're more fertile, the symmetry, the curves, like all these, they're in better health. I know that sounds, women don't want to hear that, but it's just the truth, okay? So if you focus on that mindset, if you focus on those type of things, you're going to have a much better chance of attracting the quality guy. And men need to think the same way. For the 1% of men watching this, you have to have resources. You have to show consistency. You have to show frequency. You have to show loyalty. You have to invest in the woman. From a survival perspective, women like this. Because if you don't do these things as a man, then guess what? She's going to think you're the other type of guy, the player, the one who wants to play the field and spread his seed and all that kind of stuff. And that's not valuable to a woman long term. Why? Because she can't have a guy come in, do this kind of stuff, and then dip. And then she's left screwed. It's not beneficial. So she's looking for certain traits and he's looking for certain traits. And when you all have that, hey, you're a happy couple. Okay? So that being said, ladies, I love you all. Take care and peace.